Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to explain a little bit about the surrounding area of the Lincoln Center campus. So Fordham has a great opportunity for students who are living on or nearby the campus like myself, who I'm about 2 blocks away from the Lincoln Center campus. There's just so much to do in New York City, in Manhattan. Everything around the campus is just something new to do. So I'm going to show you some of my favorite things to do. Even during the COVID era, there's still some things you can do to have some fun when you're not in school. And hopefully by the time you guys are coming into the grad school, the COVID will be dying down. You can really enjoy all the great things the city has to offer. So without further ado, let's go on an adventure! So this first stop here is the Greek Kitchen, and so it's about down the street from where I live at my apartment, and it's about 1.5 blocks from Lincoln Center campus. And so the reason I'm showing you guys here, this is actually the restaurant they took us at the orientation for the graduate school program. So they bought us lunch here, which was really nice. A really nice restaurant, good Greek food if you're into that. And so I'm showing it to you guys because it was kind of my first taste of the Lincoln Center campus. They took us here, and it was a great experience for me choosing my graduate school. So the Flame Diner is kind of my go-to place. It's down the street from my apartment. It's about 2 blocks from Lincoln Center campus. It's an awesome diner. It's got all your basic needs. So when you need a quick lunch or a quick dinner, they've got everything. They got a huge menu, make everything really good. I love their chicken fingers. They get me out of when I don't feel like cooking or shopping. I just go, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get some chicken fingers for the diner. It's my go-to place, and for me, it's one of my favorite spots to go to. And it's a good spot right by the Lincoln Center campus if you want to just stop by, grab some lunch. So living off campus, the places where I do most of my shopping is the CVS that's across the street from my apartment. That's quick things if you want to pick up milk, eggs, cereal. I'll do that stuff there. And then when I want to do my real shopping, if I need meats and more important stuff, I'll go to the marketplace that's right across next door from the CVS, and that's got fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, fruits. And again, that's about 2 blocks from Lincoln Center campus. So it's a popular spot for, I'm assuming, students who live off campus, and that's where I do my shopping. So a staple in New York is the halal trucks, and so there's one always right outside Lincoln Center campus, right by the Lowenstein Center. And it's so when students come out, it's kind of quick food right here, and I've heard from many students that the chicken and rice is straight fire. So this is PJ Clark's, which is about down the street from the Lincoln Center campus, about kind of across the street from the Gabelli School of Business. And it's a great steakhouse, been there since 1884, so it's a lot of history, and it's a really nice place. Not super expensive, not super fancy, but it's a nice place if students want to celebrate a midterm or a final and go there. It's a great steak place and a little fancier from the halal trucks or diners that I've stopped by, so it's kind of my celebratory place, and it's right by campus too. Aside from all the millions of places that there are to eat around New York, there's also tons of things to do. Again, COVID's kind of put that away, but you're Lincoln Center, so there's tons of stuff that is there, like shows, dance, ballets, theater, that is literally right next door to the campus. And I was going to show you guys the fountain area, but they were actually doing a photo shoot there, so I couldn't get in there. So again, it's over here. It's literally right next door to campus. You can experience all the shows just by being on campus, and that's really fun when the city's open and vibrant. So for my last stop, I'm going to do my little recording here at Central Park. It's a great famous spot, and it's 2 blocks from campus, 8th Street, and the campus is 10th Street. And it's just a great spot, ball fields to play, watch games, and just enjoy yourself. So I'm going to talk to you guys more about my campus experience here at my favorite place at Central Park. And for our last stop, we are here at Central Park, the world famous Central Park. And so this is one of my favorite spots to do, especially during COVID, because there's just plenty of space. You can spread out. It's nice, fresh air. And there's just so much to do, really. I mean, I'm by the ball fields right now. I'll give you guys a look at that in a second. So there'll be camps and stuff where you can just kind of watch a few games, or if you want to round up a few of your pals, you can throw the ball around or something, or you just sit around like I am doing right now, recording a video, or just take out a book and read. You could even study during the nice weather. You could just lounge out on the fields, or the rocks are very popular as well. Or you could just, take a walk, take a run too. If you want to get some exercise, you can just run around through the park, which is also good. You see a bunch of other people doing that. And then it's great. Also, you can see horse and carriage, where you're especially during Christmas time, you're oh, it's like the movies. Basically, that's life in New York. You just look around and you're basically walking in somebody else's movie or making your own. So that's also fun. You can see kickboxers in the park, and you're okay, cool, I'm watching Karate Kid right now. Or fencers or whatever. Really anything you put your mind to, you can find that in Central Park. So it always makes it an entertaining walkthrough or whatnot. And so I only showed you a few places today, some of my favorite spots. And again, not everything is totally open, but hopefully when you guys get here, you can make your own memories and make your own spots. Like literally, there's anything you want, name it. New York has it. Literally, there's shoe signing places, there's street stores, there's Mexican restaurants, Chinese restaurants, restaurants galore. Everywhere you look, you take 2 steps, you can find a restaurant you like. So there's really everything you want to do. New York has it. I mean, it's the capital of the world. That's really what it is that you can go anywhere else, places with nicer weather, whatever, but whatnot. But in New York, it is the capital of the world. You can find anything you set your mind to, we've got it. So you want to walk 2 blocks, bam, there's Broadway. You want to walk 2 blocks, bam, you're at Central Park. And that's it. And that's in Lincoln Center. You want to go watch a play? Okay, just take 5 steps. And then even if you want to go somewhere else that's not near Lincoln Center, hop on the subway or put on your running shoes and take a long walk. I mean, it's New York. You can get anywhere you want to be. And that's the beauty of Fordham. Now, you're right in Lincoln Center, and you can do anything you want in the city. It's great. I mean, when things open up, you've got bars, rooftop, normal bars. You can go anywhere there with your friends on a weekend, or check out the game or whatnot. There's shows galore, as I showed you guys earlier. So it's really anything you want to do in Lincoln Center at the Fordham Graduate Campus, you can. So you'll have a lot of free time with graduate school, or even if you have a busier schedule, there's still free time. There's so much to do whenever you do have free time. You'll never be bored. It's living in the city. There's nothing like it. You don't know it until you've actually tried it. Like, you see it in the movies or what you think, but then you get out here and you just take literally a 2-minute walk around where you live, and you're like, okay, like seriously, you want to walk 8 blocks, you can find the Seinfeld breakup place, Il Pomodoro, and you like want to go stage your Seinfeld breakup, go do that. You want to take a cab ride to go Central Park and see where friends were, bam, you can do that too. So literally, the possibilities are endless, and that's what's made my experience living in New York and going to graduate school at Fordham just, it's really just unspeakable. Like when I was looking through the prompts, the videos to shoot, it's like, if applicable, talk about the surrounding area. Like, if applicable, like you have to talk about the surrounding area of New York when you're talking about Lincoln Center. Like, the old cliche we know at school is Fordham is your school, but New York is your campus. And it's with the Lincoln Center Graduate School, it's definitely true. Like I said, the campus is right in the city. You take 2 steps one way, bam, you've got like a famous New York spot. You got Lincoln Center, Broadway, Central Park, etc., etc., etc. There's just so much to do, and that really it enhances the college experience, the graduate experience, to the next level, and it's something that most schools cannot offer. So with that, I hope you enjoyed some of my spots, and you guys can come here on yourself and find your own spots and make videos for others. So guys, take care.